Oh, hello, everybody. This is RJ Epic here, and welcome to my all-new Comic Haul number 104. That is right, I'm back from another all-new Comic Haul, and this is the second one of the night for me, and this is what I was talking about. I got these comics this past week, and I had the other ones for like 2 weeks, basically. Probably almost, now that I think about it, it was probably more like it was probably definitely 2 weeks I had them. These ones I got over the course of like this past week and stuff, and yeah. Actually, I have a bit longer to record this video because I went back through. I watched the video and then I was deleting more stuff out my phone, so I got like 22 minutes almost to record this video. Actually, it doesn't relate to the haul much, but I just wanted to throw out there how I think that I'm actually going to be selling some comics from my collection here soon to get a little money off them. Some variants and stuff that I don't want as much or need as much anymore. Um, I might sell here soon, so that might be a cool endeavor that I'm gonna be going into. So, yeah. Anyway, though, the first stack of stuff is all Marvel. I mean, all DC, and the second stack of stuff is all Marvel. I got nothing, well, besides the last comic of the day, which is technically an IDW, but it relates to Marvel stuff. So that's why it's at the end in the Marvel stack. So, besides that one exception, I didn't get anything that isn't Marvel or DC in this haul. In this haul, I finished off like 3 different titles with finishing 2 crossover events inside of those and besides the 3 titles themselves also. And then I caught up on like, oh my god, I caught up on like what, 5 6 different titles in this video. Actually no, I finished off yeah, I don't know. I don't even know. But yeah, I mean, I finished off and caught up on a lot of titles in this haul. Some that I haven't picked up in a long time, so it's been great. So yeah. Anyway, though, we're gonna get right into it because even though I do have more time to record this video, I still want to make this quick. This is a bigger haul, and I still want to make this quick because it's really late at night. Like it's probably like 20 to 1 in the morning or something. So yeah, I need to get a move on. I don't want to be doing this too late, which is why I'm not speaking too loud. I hope you guys can hear me just fine, but I'm not you should be able to. My sound quality is pretty good on my phone. It usually picks up stuff really easily, considering some of the things I've picked up before. So yeah, I just don't want to disturb or wake anybody up. So yeah. We're gonna start off though with a ton of Justice League stuff because basically I caught up on like every Justice League title. Besides, I didn't get the latest issue of Justice League 17, so there's a lot of Justice League in this haul, which includes 2 crossover events over stuff. So yeah. So starting off, we're gonna start off with the regular Justice League stuff. Which had to start off with the Drowned Earth stuff. So I got Justice League Aquaman Drowned Earth #1, the one shot here. Got the regular cover, and I got the variant, which is a pretty cool one based around the Aquaman movie. I got the Justice League #11, which looks like it's gonna be interesting. And I got Justice League #12, which looks quite good just from this cover, parts 2 and 3 of the Drowned Earth story. Then I got the final part 4 with Aquaman Justice League Drowned Earth #1. And I got the regular cover here and the really nice looking variant here. And if I didn't say I was dropping the variants at issue 10, which technically happened at 9 because I couldn't find the variant for #10, I probably would have gotten, kind of should have gotten the variants for #11 and 12, but I can do some variant hunting later on if I actually want the variants for some Justice League issues, because we actually have most, if not all of them, that I haven't picked up, so, yeah. I got Justice League #13 though, moving on past the Drowned Earth stuff now. This issue looks quite good. I actually read and reviewed Justice League #5, so I'm starting to get back into Justice League stuff, and I read and reviewed Justice League Dark #2. The last thing I read, but I haven't got to review yet, besides those 3 Old Man Logan issues I mentioned in the last haul I just did like 15 minutes ago, was Detective Comics #987. I haven't got to review that yet, which will hopefully happen in the morning or sometime today. But yeah, sticking to the video though, I got Justice League #14. I also got the Justice League #5. Justice League number 15. Well, I don't know why they're kind of sticking to each other. Maybe because of how I had them before I saw Justice League number 16. And last but not least, for the regular Justice League stuff, I got Justice League Annual issue number 1. So yeah, good stuff here, good stuff. I'm actually probably going to put those over here. Moving on now to the Justice League Dark stuff, which includes another crossover in the Witching Hour. I actually am missing the variant for the second one-shot, which is kind of disappointing, because I got all the other variants. Even one I wasn't going to get, I threw it back in here once I found it. So yeah, we'll get to that in a second. I got Wonder Woman and Justice League Dark, the Witching Hour, number 1. I got the regular cover, and the pretty nice variant. Though at least for the variant I didn't get, it wasn't the greatest variant, so I didn't really miss it. I think it was part of me trying to cut back, and I just said screw it. So that was part 1. I got part 2 in Wonder Woman issue number 56. One of my first Wonder Woman issues. It's not my first Wonder Woman. It's actually my second Rebirth issue, though. And the next one you'll be seeing will be the third one. But I got Wonder Woman 56, which is the foil cover for the regular. And I got the pretty nice looking variant for that. So I'm not continuing with Wonder Woman after these 2 issues, by the way. I was going to because of the new creative team, and they look good, and it looks like Wonder Woman's actually pretty good right now. But I decided with how much I'm getting that I couldn't and wasn't going to, even though I actually initially was starting to plan to possibly continue picking up Wonder Woman because of the great jumping on point, and I've always been interested in picking up Wonder Woman. So, but maybe when the next creative team comes on, or maybe probably just we'll wait till the next new number 1 comes out for Wonder Woman, whenever that is. Got Justice League Dark issue number 4, which is the Witching Hour part 3. Got the regular cover, which is the foil. And I got the variant, and I wasn't planning to get this variant. I had actually taken it out on my pull, but I still saw it in the shop and found it there when I was going to pick these up, and I was like, actually, I do want this after all. That way I'll have the variants of the first 4 issues at least, which I was more comfortable with, honestly. And yeah, I mean, I was planning to get the Justice League Dark variants for a while, but then I kind of messed up orders that weren't correct, kind of just made me give up. So yeah, but I got up to issue 4 now, and the rest of the issues you'll be seeing only have the regular cover for Justice League Dark. I also picked up Wonder Woman number 57, which is part 4 of the Witching Hour. Regular cover of this one, and variant, which is a pretty good one, I think. I might just straight up try to sell these Wonder Woman variants right away, and maybe that Witching Hour one-shot one also, as some of the stuff I try to sell. And I actually might try to sell those Drowned Earth variants, because they're pretty nice, and I might be able to get something off those. I don't know. I'm really gonna start to try to ramp up on trying to cut down and trying to sell some stuff to make money back to help catch up on the stuff I do still have to pick up. So yeah. And I also, the last final part 5, the finale, Justice League Dark Wonder Woman, Witching Hour number 1, and I only get the regular cover like I've been saying. So yeah. And actually, this the fill-in for this whole series was like what was teased in Justice League Dark number 2 that I just read. So yeah. I also got Justice League Dark number 5. I love the cover art, and actually I really liked the art of the second issue. I can't remember how the art was the first issue. It might have been the same as second issue, but the art's been really good in the series so far. I got number 6. I got number 7. And I got number 8, the newest issue, which looks really good. We haven't gotten our last week's comics in yet, and we might not be getting this week's comics in on time either, so it's kind of been sad, but it gives me time to catch up some, so that's kind of nice in a way. I got Justice League Odyssey issue number 5 to stay caught up on this title, too. So, yeah, I haven't started reading and reviewing it yet, but, you know, it's alright. Get to it soon enough, hopefully. And I got the regular cover for that, and the variant. Still getting the variants on Odyssey. Probably will continue. I don't imagine Odyssey's gonna have the longest run. And I also decided to catch up on Pearl before it returns in March for a new arc and 2 covers. But I got Pearl number 3, finally caught up on this title. Feels good. Pearl number 4. Haven't started reading and reviewing it yet, but we'll get to it soon. Pearl number 5 and Pearl number 6. So yeah, good stuff. Can't wait to read this. I'm probably gonna love it. And reminds me of Jessica Jones. It's supposed to remind you of Jessica Jones some. It's the same team, and which means I should hopefully love it. Moving on now to the Marvel stuff finally. Hopefully won't spend as much time on these. If I do, I might go over my limits. So yeah. I finished off 3 titles in the stack of Marvel stuff. Literally, that's all I got in this Marvel stack besides the number 1 that's at the end. So I took the time to finish off 3 titles. And the first one was Old Man Hawkeye. So I got Old Man Hawkeye, finally got this title. Number 4, second print. Number 5, second print. Great stuff. I have read the first 2 issues in the past, and they were really good, actually. So good. What a great creative team. Great writing and awesome art. Just Shadow's art's awesome. But then I decided that then I started getting to reviewing on the Comic Geeks, and now I am gonna be rereading and reviewing the first 2 issues, and then I'm gonna finally read some new stuff, which I'll have to start hopefully try to get into soon. Go Old Man Hawkeye number 6. Old Man Hawkeye number 7, and Old Man Quill's just started up too, so I really gotta get around to reading this because I can't read Old Man Quill before this one is kind of my rule. Old Man Hawkeye number 8, one of the better covers probably of the whole run. Well, not that they're all awesome covers, but still. Old Man Hawkeye number 9, Old Man Hawkeye number 10. I really like this cover too. Old Man Hawkeye number 11, and this one's great. And Old Man Hawkeye number 12, which I really wish they just didn't do the Stan Lee Memoriam banner on, just because it kind of messes with the whole flow of the run with the covers and stuff. It's still an alright cover, but it's actually probably my least favorite cover of the whole run, maybe. So yeah, and of course, if I get Old Man Hawkeye, you should have expected that I'm finally going to finish off Old Man Logan, which is also what I hinted at. I've currently been starting to binge read a little. I read 36, 37, and 38 a couple days back now. Might read a little tonight while my phone charges after this, while I upload these videos, and yeah, but I don't know. We'll see. But finally finished off Old Man Logan. Got issue 46. Got the annual, which actually I forgot when I was originally picking up these comics. So technically this is actually 2 hauls in one in a way, because I forgot to pick up the annual, so I went back and picked it up 2 days later, or whenever I went in. So I got the regular of this, and this wasn't in my pull for some reason, so somehow it slipped out at some point, and I got the Sandoval variant, which might be another thing I actually try to sell. I don't even really love this cover that much. I think it's an alright cover, kind of reminds me of a 90s a little with the art style. But yeah, if I can make a little money off it, I would feel pretty good. So that might be one I try to sell. I really have to organize for comics here soon, and when I organize them, I'm going to try to pull out some stuff to sell. So yeah, got Old Man Logan number 47, number 48, number 49, number 50, the finale, and of course Dead Man Logan has started, and in one of the next hauls I'm hoping that I catch up on Dead Man Logan, which is also why I'm binge reading this right now, so I can get in Dead Man Logan and start reviewing that, which also I had started reviewing the whole run of the Old Man Logan here, but I only got the first 2 issues reread and reviewed, so I'll slowly probably still try to get the whole run reviewed, but I'm gonna have to try to get the first arc finished off of 3 and 4 here soon. So yeah, got issue 50 though, regular cover, and the awesome Deodato variant, which I might try to sell. But at the same time, I actually really like this cover, so I don't know. It might be in my personal collection, honestly. Might stay in my personal collection. Also, the last title I finished off in this haul is Ben Reilly the Scarlet Spider, which is awesome. I've been meaning to finish this off. Can't wait to read this. I might even read these issues today. We'll see. But I got the last 5 issues. Got issue 21. Got issue 22. I've loved this run, and I'm sad to see it go, but hopefully it's still a great story as it has been. Issue 23, I can't wait to read it. I'm hoping it's as good as it has been, and I'm going to be sad to see it go, and I hope there's a bit of a good story purpose of why it is going. 24 and 25, the final issue. And last but not least in this haul, the final comic and the new #1 I had teased is Marvel Action Spider-Man issue #1. That's right, I actually picked this up as an all ages comic, but it looks really cool because it's also kind of like a team up book. It's Peter, Miles, and Gwen, like Spider-Gwen, Miles Morales, Spider-Man, and the Amazing Spider-Man, Peter Parker, all in one book. Even though it's all ages, I thought I'd give it a try. Probably one of the first comics I'll be reading from this haul. I may even say screw it and read this today. We'll see. I'm actually really excited to read this. I think it's gonna be a fun read, even though it's all ages. It's called all ages for a reason. So anybody should be able to read this. And you know what? I want a bit of fun in my comics too. So I want to read this. So don't judge too hard. It's also a Spider-Man title, so I'm not getting the Avengers or Black Panther ones, although I have been tempted, especially towards the Avengers. And I actually see in May there's supposed to be like another secondary Spider-Man like team up one coming, so I might pick that up because it's also Spider-Man related. But yeah, anyway guys, I think I'm gonna end the video now. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, subscribe, comment, even share if you'd like to. Really appreciate that, especially on this video and the last one, considering all the effort I had to go through that to get these out, because I've been trying to put these out for days and in some cases even weeks now, and I haven't been able to, and things kept not going my way, and I almost didn't get to really record these tonight, but I finally just said screw it, had enough, and I had to get these out there. So yeah. So anyway guys, do all that stuff if you would like to, and I'll see you on the next one, and peace out. Thank you for watching. Bye.